Hi everyone, and welcome to our celebration assembly this week. Now, it does seem like a long time ago that we have had a celebration assembly, so I'm very excited that I'm doing another one for you today. Now, I don't have a shared screen, but we've got lots of exciting things to share that we've been doing this week, and then lots of exciting certificates for those of you that have been trying incredibly hard with your work and your learning and your attitudes this week at Mead. So we're going to start by things that have been happening this week. And yesterday we're celebrating World Earth Day. So thank you to everyone that brought in your money for wearing your own clothes, and to lots of you that brought in some cat food. And all of the money and all of the cat food that has been raised and donated will be going to Folly Wildlife Rescue Centre. So thank you very much for doing that. On our Facebook page, you will see a video about Folly, so please do have a look at that and all of the wonderful things that they do. I've seen some lovely work for World Earth Day, especially in Central class, who have been writing 3 pledges. So well done, and I wonder if any other classes can think about pledges of how else they can help the world, the environment and their lives. I think in Central class we have things like turning off the lights. They were trying to make a bee hotel, and they had one other one. So let's see whether you can do some pledges in your classroom as well. Maybe it's recycling. The other thing that we're going to be doing for next week is thinking about crisp packets. Now, lots of you have already started bringing them in, but in the hall from next week we'll have a big box where we can start recycling and collecting crisp packets. So if you do have any in your lunch or at home, please do bring them, and every now and again someone will come in and collect all of our crisp packets and weigh them, and all of that money raised will go to a charity of our choice. So that's another way we're helping towards not only World Earth Day but sustainable development throughout the world and our school. So what else has been happening this week was also had squash taking place in Central class. So I saw lots of excellent work in the playground this week for the squash club. And next week we're hoping to have some more clubs. We've got gymnastics going on, and we're also going to have homework club. So if you did want to sign up for those, please do let the office know. So let's move on to the certificates for this week. I wonder who has got them. So our first certificate is going to Zahara. And Zahara, in preschool, you have got this for recognising numbers incredibly well. I heard that you were watching a video in class and you were counting the numbers, watching a seed grow. And you were counting the numbers all the way up to 20. So well done, Sahara, a really, really good reason. Also in the preschool, we have Olivia G. And Olivia, you have got your certificate this week for settling in really well and being incredibly independent. A fantastic reason, already in preschool being independent. Well done to Olivia G. Moving on to ELF class, our first certificate goes to Reese. And Reese, you have got your certificate this week for coming back to school with a positive attitude to learning. A brilliant reason, Reese. Well done. And also in that class, we have Sharina. And Sharina, you have got your certificate this week for being a happy and positive member of the class. Brilliant, Sharina. Every morning I see you skipping through the gate with a big smile on your face. So well done to Sharina. Moving on to Unicorn class, the stars of the week this week. The first one is going to Macy. And Macy, you've got your certificate this week for being focused and working independently. Another child in school with that development of independence. Fantastic, well done. And in Unicorn class, we also have Rayma. And when speaking to Mrs. Dwyer about Rayma, there wasn't just one reason. There were many, 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 many reasons that Rayma could have got this certificate. And so we came up with an all-round superstar. Excellent, well done, Rayma. Moving on to Central class, our first certificate is going to Tazeen. And Tazeen, you have got your certificate this week for amazing handwriting and a big improvement in the presentation of your work. Fantastic reason, Tazeen, well done. And the next certificate in Central Class is going to Sabia. And you have got your certificate for settling in really, really well to the class and even teaching Central Class some Cantonese. A brilliant reason and well done. I hope to hear more of that and you teaching the children in the class and maybe even throughout the school. Fantastic, well done. And the next class we have is Griffin class. And Griffin class, your first certificate is going to April. And April, you have got your certificate this week for settling in really well and being really smiley. We like to see that at Longmead, so well done. And the next person in Griffin class is going to Taylor. Now, Taylor brought in at the beginning of this week a huge folder of some fantastic home learning. And I just wanted to show you, hold it up to the screen, some of the things that Taylor has brought in. He spent a long time researching and creating beautiful presentation, this work, all at home, and even brought in a medal. It was all about World War I, and it was fantastic to see. The children in his class really enjoyed looking at it, and all of the teachers. So a brilliant reason, Taylor. Well done, and thank you so much for spending so much time doing that at home. Well done. And our final class in the school, the first certificate is going to Dia, and you have got this certificate. There's lots of these ones for settling in well to Phoenix class. And also Serena has also got a certificate for settling in really, really well to Phoenix class. It's been wonderful to see lots of new children come into our school and all of them settling in so well and like they've always been here. So well done to those children. And the last four, all for the same reason, are going to Edie, Gracie, Callum, and Braden. And you four have got this certificate or these certificates for working well in a group and performing your fairy tale mimes that you were doing in literacy incredibly well to the whole of your class. I heard some really good things about them. So well done to you four for doing that during literacy. Very, very brave. Well done. So those are all of our certificates for the week. We will make sure that they are handed out today so that you can get them and take them home and put them up and be proud about them. So we hope and look forward to seeing more of you getting your certificates next week. Next week, don't forget we've got those clubs that are taking place. So if you did want to do them, please let the office know. An email's been sent out. We also have the opening of our library. So unfortunately, you haven't been able to go into the library for a long, long time. But Mrs. Collison, Mrs. Wibberley, and some of the other teachers and staff have spent a lot of time in the library, making it incredible for you to go back and use it. And it's always well presented in there. It's organised. It looks so inviting for you to go and choose some really quality books, ones that you really like the look of and want to read, and also to share them with everyone else throughout the school. So if you do find a really good book that you would like to share with others and recommend to others, then please do. Perhaps we could always even suggest some in our celebration assemblies each week. So if you've got a good one, please let me know and we can share with the rest of the school. Also, don't forget for next week, bring in your crisp packets and we'll start collecting them and raising money for different charities. So well done all for a fantastic week. I hope you have a wonderful weekend and we'll see you all next week. Bye-bye.